home stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guy's one of the last undefeated standing this season, 4-0. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So glad to have you with us here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. Joshua Carty with the honors. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Into the hands of Harrison. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Kate, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just did.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw now. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, check that, check that.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trap 60, trap 60.
We're going for this. Has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. All set to go now from the 35.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 15 at the Ram 16-yard
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Rams going nickel here on third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Shaheed now to return. Spins out of one side. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Still inches to go on third down.
Hot 70, hot 70. Check mash, check mash.
Back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, break.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27.
Sticking to the air here. Cut near the goal line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 1-score game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to within 6.
Rams 7. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd down from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 12-point game in the 1st. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Hey, pat the 50. Pat the 50. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Throw deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Chop alert. Chop alert.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Check. Check.
He's going to throw it. This one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hey.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Check.
Air it out on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 20-7 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants to bring him out.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing off the play fake. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. Pass play on 1st and 10. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry-up now.
19 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams making a one-score game in the first half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They've got a man in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Keeps it moving. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 12. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals bump the lead up to 13 points.
Rams 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Shaheed now to return. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. The Rams and Troy Franklin headed back to the field on offense. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Working now from the gun. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And then he's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 1-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to within 6.
Rams, 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field.
Come on. Set.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down.
Tag.
First and
Back
10
to
at the
80.
41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He works it down to the 37. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw now, 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it at the 20. And he's making a house call, pick 6 for Los Angeles. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Rams 28. Cardinals 27. Joshua.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar Knights.
Back to work they go after the interception. Smith snags it over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got Smith again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cavalier.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Loss of a yard. Brings
All right,
up
here we go, 2nd down.
Ready.
It's a design boot. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 6. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
38. Cardinals 34.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Hey!
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ready! Track all 80. Ready.
Throwing on second. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
It's 4th down.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
It's a gain of 18. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
He'll look to throw. Connects with his receiver. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense working quickly.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd
18
down.
Rattle, 18 Rattle. Cut 19, cut 19. 19 Light.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 8. That's good for the Rams. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Trap 60, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They are throwing it again. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Panther 60, Panther.
Sticking to the air here. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Tracy takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This makes it up to the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19.
Looking in the air here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
Right up the gut. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
On the go.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second and 10
70.
at the 35.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey, check that.
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. Trying for it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Screen here for Williams. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Goal to go. They're passing. Brought in. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown drive.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why let's talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Desperation time here on 4th. He lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
52. Cardinals 47.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. It spins right by him. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This finds Franklin. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's It's on target to Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Give to Williams from the gun. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Rams. First down.
Here's a throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead up to 12.
Cardinals 47. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It's with Harrison again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Plowing up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
Cardinals 54.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway.
Here we go, set. 50
Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 50. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead up to 12. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. Escapes a defender. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Pushing it up past the 30. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
4 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going from the gun here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Has room down the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
66. Cardinals 61.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. That's to Laporta again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Viking and Chiefs.
They're going to pass it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
60, Warriors, 17.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Setting up to pass. He'll try and run this. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
That's good.
Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw it. That's incomplete left side.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here he is to throw. Pass him on a quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Alert!
They're going to throw out of the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a two-point play could force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch gets them the two. We're all tied up here in the four. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the two and the tie for now, at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those two critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the two-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down. Rams.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18, 5 in, back to 60, 10 to 6, 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Cardi. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's 44 yards here from the left half. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still